All right, anyway, okay. I'm back on track, guys. I'm back. I said I'm back. I'm feeling back. And we got more comedians for you. Is everybody ready? Y'all ready? All right, put your hands together. He's not clapping for himself because he don't give a fuck about nothing. You can tell by his shorts. Please give it up for the one, the only, the inignomiable. Ignacio.
Ignominiable. All right. I don't want to say get ignominiable wrong because I feel like I would be thrown off the stage if I got like one of those consonants wrong. So I'm just not going to do that. Shout out everybody here. Appreciate y'all having me. Did not expect to go up. I didn't mean to wear shorts today. I usually like to show off my ankles, my calves. I'm still working on it. It's not there. So I feel a little weird. Dwayne's not here to yell at me about it. It's all good. Shout out Alec. That was just a great set, Alec, you were doing there. I was very upset you made eye contact with me specifically. We were talking about men who brag about their inches. And I'm like, I am half Asian. It's bottom half. I don't brag at all. I let you know up front. We got baby carrots, okay? If you're cool with that in your hummus, we can have a conversation. But if not, that's not. Like, let's just not waste your time. It's the Canadians I draw the line with because I can't stand Canadians with their inches. Like, you give a Canadian an inch, they take 2.54 centimeters. That's a conversion joke for you. Shellwitz didn't understand skadoosh. He was very confused. He was just in court like 2 weeks ago, and they called him a skadooshiary, and he did not like that, so he didn't realize that was actually a nice thing. He's working on that, though. I've been, anybody else getting into MILF porn a lot lately? Is it just like, I just recently got into it? The reason I got into it was just because, like, I'm at an age now where they just look like my friends, and they're not like older women to me anymore. When I go to MILF porn, I'm 33 now, and I'm like, oh, that's just my friend. That's not a dirty MILF who needs a dicking down. That's just a girl who's worked 5 shifts in a row and doesn't want to hear about my podcast. And you know, that is one of those things. I did realize recently the reason men love MILFs, though, it's just like when we were children. When you're done playing with a toy, you kind of want to play in the box that it came in. No, that's MILFs? No? Okay, cool. Shout out my Filipino MILFs, though. I'm a Filipino. We have the MILFs, the MILFs, if you haven't heard of it. It's the Muslim Islamic Liberation Force. That's not a joke. Oh, no, it's the Morale Islamic. They're morally right. The Morale Islamic Liberation Force. And they are the terrorist organization down in Luzon, like down in the southern Philippines. And it's ridiculous because I have family, if I post like a joke about MILFs online, they're like, ay, nako, son, that's not funny. Your cousin was there to them. I was like, Auntie Pee-Pee, I'm joking. Like, MILFs means something over here. And trying to explain that to someone who doesn't read English well is very, very complicated. I saw also the police force in the Philippines. They're called it's like the Fraternal Association of Police, the FAPs. And this created one of the greatest headlines I think I've ever seen on a newspaper. It was the MILFs prepare for the FAP offensive. And I was just, God bless the Philippines for that. That was beautiful stuff. They don't understand what they just did. I'm gonna get into some stupid stuff here I haven't tried on stage before. Speaking of MILFs, God gave women 2 sets of lips, one to fight and one to apologize for the fight with. Nope, okay. I think the invention of fishnets is really weird. We're getting into spooky season now, and I love a girl in fishnets. I think it's the sexiest thing in the fucking world. I think goth girls to me are like haunted houses. Like, I may not like enjoy them from the outside, but I scream when I come inside. Like, it's a great time. But they do love the fishnets, and I'm weirded out by it because the first person to do fishnets was a guy who just died fishing. And then, you know, people who live their entire life fishing, they're with their best friends every single day, 4 or 5 hours fishing. And then your best friend just died because he got dragged in the net. And you got to be like, fuck it, we're fucking... Yo, he looks fucking good, right? I mean, I'm going to miss him. I'm going to miss him, but... them ass cheeks in the fucking nets is like doing something, my boy. Yeah, no, that's gross. I'm sorry about that. You shouldn't make that joke here in Virginia. We don't joke about porn here. You know, we can't even get on Pornhub. So this is the great state. You shouldn't talk about these kind of things. We're gonna make clean stuff. You know, like Q-tips. Q-tips are clean. I don't understand if Q-tips aren't supposed to be used in your ears because I moan every time, and so I don't get it. Why is that not a thing? Another thing I was thinking about recently was I'm going to work on crowd work. Ready? This is crowd work. I'm not really great at it. What do you do for a job, man? You look like you'd be great at watching escape rooms. Oh my God, that's a joke. I was gonna make that joke about myself, but I was like, you know what? You look like a guy who could be a potential serial killer who's just great at watching people through cameras. Like, you have to look underneath the lamp. Like, I'm sorry about that, but you did actually work at escape rooms? Sometimes the jokes write themselves, man. I love that for you. You have that energy. You have serial killer energy, just like, yeah. Because you realized your other employees were like, oh shit, that guy's basement definitely has lotion. So, yeah. What, are you not a Johnson & Johnson executive who's upset about the Diddy capture? That's 1,000 bottles of baby oil on the wall. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. No, okay. Take one down, pass it around, squirt on it. Nope, okay. Just me. I'm the only one who wants to do that. Cool. I've been writing a kids' TV show recently. I don't think it's going to do well because somebody told me it was racist, but like, Filipinos, we don't like other people, so we try to stick within our own race. And I was trying to write like a TV show for my Filipino like nephews in Southern California to just like, hey, hang out with just your friends. And I called the show Coco Felons, and I don't think anybody liked it. Maybe not. I am the kind of Asian though, people don't let me walk their dogs. I'm just like, I'm not, okay, cool. I don't understand that. Like, I would never walk fry, I would pan fry a dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the kind of Asian, like, I look at a dog, I'm like, I don't know what that is, but it looks like a number 9 on lo mein. Like, that's the kind of dog I know, you know. I'm Filipino. If you don't know about Filipinos, we're like the dumbest of the Asians. Like, it's what we are. People call us the Mexicans of Asia. They call us the dumbest of the Asians, but we are the smartest of the Spanish. So, you know, a win is a win. You know, you gotta count your wins. A weird thing about Mexico, though, is I did study Spanish in Japan, if that makes sense. Don't know if it does. I think it's weird that in Spanish, they don't teach the vosotros form, what they call like the proper form. Are you familiar with Spanish at all? Did you take Spanish? Yeah, un poquito, right? Don't talk about my dick. I'm talking about comedy. I'm talking about like comedy. But no, they don't teach the vosotros form. And they call it because they only use it in Spain. It's like for the kings, and it's a super proper form. And honestly, I think it's more indicative of like the American education system, where like these dirty Mexicans don't need to learn proper Spanish. Like, what the fuck? Okay, 1950s school humor did not work. Okay, cool. I did realize recently the difference between the money sending apps. Is anybody on the money sending apps? I didn't realize that Venmo was for white people. I didn't know Cash App was for black people. Did you guys hear about this, like, stereotype? Yeah, I did not know that. I also learned on top of that I guess fat black women use Zelle no. I don't know. Nope. All right, Shevitz. All right, cool. Not in punching distance. I'm good. I'm still good. But what's the other thing I hear? Oh, say what you want about deaf people. Thanks. I appreciate that. All right. That one's stupid as hell. This is my impersonation. I don't know if I have a light. I don't know what time I'm doing. This is my impersonation of, what's that guy's name? Forrest Gump, watching last night's football game. Joe Burrow. Okay, that's it. This is my other impersonation. It's really stupid. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he really got into stoicism. Marcus Aurelius. That's it. Nope, that's it. This is my impersonation of Christopher Walken auditioning for that Goonies movie. Hey, you guys. Right? These are all bad. That's why I don't ever do these ones. Shout out your mic. Do I have a light? What am I doing, Glenn? Oh, okay, there is a light. Okay, so I still got a minute. This was really tough. I think the smoke here is really distracting. This is the only room I go to where, like, I see the smoke, and then it reminds me of how my dad left to go get vape juice, and like, I can smell strawberry clouds, and I'm like, Dad, what the fuck? Like, it is very bothersome to me. I guess I'll end with, what am I gonna end with? I've been collecting tiny bottles. I've been doing a lot of travel lately, and I've been, the little tiny condiment bottles, like the ketchups and whatnot. I've been collecting them a lot, and I've been trying to work on this art series. I call it the MC Escher of dick pics, where like you can't really tell how big it is because you got tiny ketchup, tiny Worcestershire sauce, you know? I'm the only one. All right, cool. Well, shout out this room. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you for stalling to have us up. Great time as always. Fun stuff.
One more time for Isaac Ignacio. That was amazing. That was amazing. So much. He was rapid fire with that shit, bro. Like, you didn't even hear the thinly veiled racism. No, that was fucking really funny, bro. That was really funny.